United States Rules for Working Equitation, WE Dressage Test, Level 3, Novice B. Level 3 Objective. In addition to the requirements of Level 2, to confirm that the horse is developing more engagement and the ability to perform lateral movements and clear, prompt transitions with balance and a more consistent contact with the bridle. Horse should show adjustability within the gaits. Transition from canter to walk may include trot steps. All trot work may be ridden rising or sitting. 1. A. Enter at working trot. X. Halt. Salute. Proceed at working trot. C. Turn right. 2. B through X. Half circle right 10 meters. X through E. Half circle left 10 meters. 3. A. Medium walk. 4. F through X. Leg yield left. 5. X through M. Leg yield right. 6. C. Halt. Rein back 3 to 5 steps. Proceed in medium walk. 7. Between H and E, collect the walk steps. Half turn on haunches to left. Proceed medium walk. 8. Between M and B, collect the walk steps. Half turn on haunches to right. Proceed medium walk. 9. M. Working trot. 10. C. Working canter, left lead. 11. E. Circle left, 15 meters, working canter, left lead. Continue, working canter. 12. FXH. Change rein through the diagonal. X. Change of lead through trot. 13. C. Circle right 15 meters. Working canter, right lead. C. Continue working canter. 14. MXK. Change rein through the diagonal. X. Change of lead through trot. Continue working canter. 15. A. Canter down centerline. Between A and X, transition to trot. G. Halt. Immobility. Salute. Leave the arena at A in free walk.
Hi everybody, Krista and Wiley here. Thank you so much for your appreciation for our test videos. We just wanted to give you a little update on what's going on with the channel. Wiley's falling asleep here. In my last video, I mentioned that I was going to be producing more 2022 Western Dressage videos, and as promised, my next video will be on the new 2022 Western Dressage test. I'm going to start with intro and work my way up. I've done a little bit of soul searching, and I've decided to narrow the channel down a bit. I had been doing tests for everything. Anybody wanted me to do a test, I would do a test. I have done an Australian eventing test. I have done US eventing tests. I have done working equitation, but with the time it's taking me, I'm going to just focus on Western Dressage and when the US EF 2023 English dressage tests come out, I'm going to be focusing on those as well. I also mentioned during the last video that I was planning on launching a podcast of the voiceover callouts, just the tests without all the extraneous noise. I thought it would be a really good way where I could take content that I have already produced for the videos, and then they would also help you to do your dressage test, because you could just listen to it on the podcast, hit the button on your wireless headphones, and then listen to a new movement. Unfortunately, there's one thing that is stopping me from doing that, and it's this little thing down at the bottom of the test. So what I did is I reached out to both USEF and WDAA to ask their permission to use the content they have in their tests as a voiceover call out for a podcast. And this is the response I got. Crickets. Normally, because I'm not much of a rule follower, I would just do it anyway. But I've done a little bit of research on the internet on audiobooks. And what I found out from doing that is that it is a copyright infringement if you merely just read copyrighted content. In my videos, I have enough of my own original content to make these videos fair use. I'm going to have to think of a way that I can make the podcast a fair use podcast. One of my ideas was to conduct the podcast kind of like a visualization, where you could listen to it when you're in a relaxed environment, where you would take like 3 deep breaths and visualize your tasks. I could put in some tips that I use to do the tasks. I'm not a professional writer by any means, and I haven't even rode past 3rd level, but I've been doing these tests for a long time, especially for intro and training level. So I have gathered some tips through the years. The other thing I was thinking of is I could actually make kind of a full-length test, what it would take to have an average horse actually do the test, and put in some kind of music or metronome beat that would give you your trot, canter, and walk rhythms. That would help you with the rhythm while you're practicing your test. And we all know that rhythm is the first stage on the Western dressage wagon wheel or the English dressage training scale, so that's important. Anyways, if you have an idea on that, feel free to leave a comment down below and let me know your ideas on what kind of podcast you would like to see. But mostly I'm going to be focusing on the videos, so I will let you know when the next video's out. Also, I just wanted to mention too, you can actually make your own call-outs. All you have to do is download a voice recorder app on your phone. You can record your own call out, stick it on your wireless headphones, click the button, do the test movement, click the button again, do the next test movement, and so on. The other thing is a lot of these podcast apps, like I was planning to put my podcast on Podbean, which is a podcast app. It's really easy to record your own podcast apps there, or your own podcast there. So you can do that for your own personal use. I don't think USEF or WDAA is going to be too strict about that. Otherwise, the days are getting longer. Stay inspired, keep writing, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.